Most women over 50 worry they're missing the early warning signs of aging poorly. But what if I told you that some of the changes you're experiencing right now are actually proof that your body is preparing for a long, vibrant life? No need to panic. These are signs of hidden strength, not decline. Today, I'll share 3 subtle body signals that predict a vibrant life after 70, plus a bonus sign that connects your body and mind in a powerful way. These aren't at the usual health markers. They were hidden messages of strength and resilience that reveal your body is thriving from the inside out. Let's begin with a sign that defies conventional wisdom. Your sleep is getting shorter, not worse. You might find yourself waking up after 6 hours feeling completely refreshed instead of the 8 hours you needed in your 30s, and immediately worry something is wrong. Most women panic when they notice they need less sleep than they used to, assuming it means their health is declining. This fear makes perfect sense. We've been conditioned to believe that needing less sleep signals aging problems and declining health. You might think your body is failing to maintain proper rest cycles, or that insomnia is creeping in as a precursor to more serious health issues. The assumption feels logical. If you needed more sleep when you were younger and healthier, surely needing less sleep now must indicate deterioration. What most women do not realize is they are completely misinterpreting their body's natural adaptation as a warning sign. Your shorter sleep requirement is not a red flag. It's actually evidence that your sleep architecture is becoming more efficient. While total sleep time can shrink, prioritizing quality, like uninterrupted deep sleep, can support brain health as we age. Your sleep patterns undergo fundamental changes as you mature, transforming how your body approaches rest and recovery. The sleep stages that matter most for health and longevity become more concentrated. Instead of spending hours in lighter sleep phases that provided minimal restoration benefit, your brain learns to maximize the deeper, more restorative stages of sleep in a shorter time frame. Research shows that deeper sleep phases are crucial for clearing brain waste, including the metabolic byproducts that can accumulate over time. During these concentrated deep sleep periods, your brain clears this waste more efficiently. Your body also produces repair hormones during these shortened but intensified rest cycles, supporting cellular maintenance and tissue health. After menopause, your body develops an improved ability to cycle through sleep stages more efficiently. The hormonal changes that initially disrupt sleep patterns eventually lead to a more streamlined sleep architecture. Your circadian rhythms become more precise, allowing you to fall asleep faster and spend a higher percentage of sleep time in the most beneficial stages. The timing of your sleep also shifts in ways that support healthy aging. Many women notice they naturally become earlier risers, going to bed around 10 p.m. and waking around 4 or 5 a.m. This pattern aligns perfectly with natural cortisol rhythms and provides optimal exposure to morning light, which supports healthy circadian function and mood regulation. Your sleep becomes more responsive to your body's actual recovery needs rather than following arbitrary time guidelines. On days when you've engaged in more physical activity or mental stimulation, your body automatically adjusts deep sleep phases without necessarily increasing total sleep time. This responsive system demonstrates remarkable intelligence in resource allocation. Your changing sleep pattern reveals your body is optimizing for long-term energy conservation and cellular repair rather than the less efficient patterns of youth. This sleep transformation works in harmony with other physiological adaptations that support extended health span. But sleep isn't the only system that becomes more selective and intelligent as you age. Your body's ability to filter and protect extends to another crucial area that many women misinterpret as decline. Your digestion demands more attention. Your digestive system starts sending different signals that many women misinterpret as decline. That morning coffee that used to energize you now leaves you feeling jittery and unsettled. The spicy foods you once enjoyed create discomfort that lingers for hours. Your stomach seems to reject rich, heavy meals that were once favorites, leaving you wondering if your body is breaking down. Women often interpret these digestive changes as clear signs of weakness or decline. You might assume that a properly functioning digestive system should handle anything you put into it. just like it did when you were younger. When your gut starts sending signals of discomfort or rejection, the natural response is to worry that aging has weakened your ability to process food normally. This reaction feels entirely reasonable since we've been taught that a strong digestive system tolerates everything without complaint. The assumption that a more selective digestive system means poor health couldn't be further from the truth. Your gut isn't becoming weaker or less capable. Instead, it's developing a sophisticated intelligence that prioritizes your long-term health over short-term tolerance. This selectivity represents an evolutionary adaptation that helps your body filter out substances that could accelerate aging or contribute to chronic disease. Your gut becomes more discerning with age because it's learning to reject foods that don't serve longevity. The inflammatory compounds in processed foods, excess sugars, and artificial additives that your younger digestive system once tolerated now trigger protective responses. Your intestinal lining becomes more selective about what it allows to pass through, creating a barrier against substances that could damage cellular function or promote inflammation throughout your body. Some experts suggest that a more discerning gut microbiome may focus on nutrient-rich foods, potentially improving how your body processes what it does accept. When your digestive system becomes pickier, it may simultaneously become more efficient at extracting essential vitamins, minerals, and protective compounds from the foods it does welcome. This enhanced selectivity supports cellular repair, immune function, and energy production in ways that broader food tolerance might not provide. Your microbiome evolves to prioritize anti-inflammatory foods and protective compounds as part of this digestive transformation. The beneficial bacteria in your gut multiply when you consume foods rich in fiber, antioxidants, and omega-3 fatty acids, while reducing their presence when you eat foods high in sugar, refined carbohydrates, or artificial ingredients. This bacterial shift creates an environment that naturally guides your food choices toward options that support longevity and away from those that promote aging. As we age, a balanced diet of whole grains, fruits, and vegetables helps prevent common digestive issues and supports overall health. Your digestive system sends clearer signals about which foods support optimal energy levels and which ones leave you feeling sluggish or uncomfortable. This communication helps you naturally gravitate toward foods that enhance your well-being while avoiding those that could contribute to digestive distress. This digestive intelligence extends beyond simple food tolerance to encompass meal timing and portion sizes. Your gut learns to signal satisfaction earlier, preventing overeating that could stress your system. It becomes more sensitive to eating late at night when digestive efficiency naturally decreases. These responses aren't signs of dysfunction, but evidence of a system that's optimizing for long-term health maintenance. Supporting this digestive evolution requires adjusting your approach to eating. Increasing fiber intake, staying well hydrated, and paying attention to meal timing all help your digestive system function at its best. Your body benefits from smaller, more frequent meals and from giving your digestive system adequate time to process food before sleep. Your digestive system is becoming a sophisticated filter that protects you from foods that accelerate aging while enhancing your body's ability to extract maximum benefit from nutrient-dense options. This protective intelligence works seamlessly with other body systems to create an integrated approach to longevity. Now, let's look at how your muscles are fine-tuning themselves for the long haul. Your muscles are becoming strategic. When you notice certain muscles feeling different or changing, your first thought might be that you're losing strength and heading toward frailty. You might feel concerned when your biceps don't feel as firm as they once did, or when lifting the same weights requires more effort than before. Perhaps you've noticed that certain movements feel different, or that your body seems to respond differently to exercise routines that once felt routine. These fears about muscle changes make complete sense because we've been conditioned to believe that all muscle changes indicate decline and weakness. Society teaches us that strong muscles should feel the same throughout life, and any deviation from peak strength signals the beginning of physical deterioration. When you notice your muscles adapting or responding differently, the immediate assumption is that aging has begun to rob you of your physical capabilities and independence. Many muscle adaptations women worry about are actually signs of sophisticated optimization rather than decline. Your body isn't randomly losing strength or becoming weaker without purpose. Instead, your muscular system is making intelligent adjustments that prioritize long-term function over short-term power displays. These changes represent a strategic shift that supports sustained health and mobility for decades to come. Your muscles redistribute and adapt for long-term endurance rather than short-term power, because your body recognizes the difference between what served you in your 20s and what will serve you in your 70s and beyond. Peak strength might help you move heavy furniture or excel in competitive sports, but functional endurance keeps you climbing stairs, carrying groceries, and maintaining independence throughout your later years. Your muscular system begins to prioritize the type of strength that matters most for longevity. Studies show that maintaining balance and endurance exercises lowers fall risk and supports independence, which contributes to healthier aging. Women whose muscles adapted to emphasize stability, balance, and sustained activity demonstrated significantly better long-term health outcomes compared to those who maintained only high-intensity strength capabilities. These functional strength patterns proved far more predictive of healthy aging than traditional strength benchmarks. Your body initiates a deliberate shift toward stabilizing muscles that prevent falls and maintain independence as you age. The deep core muscles that support your spine become more active and responsive. The small muscles around your ankles and feet develop enhanced proprioception, helping you maintain balance on uneven surfaces. Your hip stabilizers strengthen to compensate for natural changes in bone density, creating a protective network that guards against the falls that could compromise your mobility in later years. Your body naturally shifts from explosive power to exercises that build stability. So prioritize balance and functional movements like walking, light resistance, and yoga. This adaptation ensures you can remain active and mobile throughout your 70s, 80s, and beyond. The timing and coordination between different muscle groups also becomes more sophisticated during this adaptation period, allowing multiple muscle groups to work together more efficiently while reducing injury risk. Your muscle adaptation connects directly to bone health and longevity. When your muscles shift toward functional strength patterns, they create the precise types of stress that signal your bones to maintain their density and structural integrity. This muscle-bone partnership becomes increasingly important as hormonal changes during menopause naturally reduce bone formation rates. Incorporate weight-bearing exercises such as brisk walking or light weights to support both muscle and bone health. These activities help maintain the muscle mass that research shows is a better predictor of longevity than weight or body mass index in adults older than 55. The metabolic benefits of strategic muscle adaptation extend beyond simple strength maintenance, supporting stable blood sugar levels and energy production processes that contribute to overall longevity. Your muscles are reorganizing themselves for the marathon of a long life, not the sprint of youth, creating a foundation for sustained mobility and independence. This muscular intelligence works seamlessly with your brain's own adaptive strategies, including how your mind develops its own sophisticated filtering system for processing information. Your memory chooses meaning over trivia. You might worry when you forget small details, but remember meaningful moments with crystal clarity. Perhaps you can't recall where you placed your reading glasses 5 minutes ago, but you vividly remember every detail of your daughter's wedding day from 3 years past. You might forget the name of that new restaurant you wanted to try, yet perfectly recall the conversation you had with your best friend about her health concerns last month. These memory patterns often trigger immediate concern about cognitive decline. The common fear that any memory change signals cognitive decline or future dementia creates unnecessary anxiety for millions of women. Every forgotten appointment or misplaced item becomes evidence that your mind is deteriorating. You might find yourself constantly testing your memory, worried that today's small forgetfulness could be tomorrow's serious cognitive impairment. This fear intensifies when friends share stories about their own memory concerns or when media coverage highlights dementia statistics. The belief that forgetting minor details means your brain is failing represents a fundamental misunderstanding of how healthy cognitive aging actually works. Your brain isn't becoming less capable when it releases trivial information. Instead, it's demonstrating remarkable intelligence by choosing what deserves your mental resources and what can be safely discarded. This selective process indicates sophisticated neural efficiency rather than cognitive decline. Aging brains often prioritize emotionally meaningful memories over trivia. This streamlines your mental energy and supports emotional well-being. The neural networks responsible for memory formation become more selective about which experiences receive long-term storage. Your brain learns to distinguish between information that serves your well-being and data that merely clutters your cognitive space. This filtering process represents advanced neural sophistication rather than memory failure. Women who demonstrate quality-focused memory patterns maintain better overall cognitive function compared to those who attempt to retain all information equally. The brain's ability to prioritize meaningful memories while releasing unnecessary details correlates with sustained mental sharpness and reduced cognitive stress throughout the aging process. Good sleep and mental engagement may reduce dementia risk over time, supporting the natural memory filtering that occurs with healthy aging. Women with quality-focused memory patterns demonstrate significantly better emotional regulation and stress management capabilities. When your brain filters out trivial concerns and focuses on emotionally meaningful experiences, you naturally develop enhanced emotional resilience. Your memory system learns to strengthen neural pathways connected to positive relationships, personal achievements, and meaningful life experiences while allowing stressful but unimportant details to fade. This selective retention supports better mental health and emotional stability. Your brain continues to rewire itself, strengthening meaningful connections and letting go of unhelpful clutter, which helps maintain clarity and focus. The process works similarly to organizing a vast library by keeping essential books easily accessible while removing outdated materials that consume valuable shelf space. Your neural networks become more efficient at rapid retrieval of important information because they are not cluttered with trivial details that serve no useful purpose. This mental selectivity protects against cognitive overload that could compromise your brain's ability to function optimally under stress. When your memory system becomes more discriminating, it reduces the cognitive burden of processing and storing excessive information. Your brain can dedicate more resources to complex thinking, problem-solving, and creative processes because it's not overwhelmed by attempting to retain every minor detail from daily life. Staying mentally active through reading, puzzles, or learning new skills supports memory health, while working with your brain's natural filtering tendencies. The filtering process also extends to emotional memories, helping you naturally focus on positive experiences while allowing negative but unimportant events to fade. This emotional selectivity supports better mood regulation and helps prevent the accumulation of stress-related memories that could impact your mental health over time. Your brain is becoming a master curator, preserving what matters most while discarding mental clutter that could interfere with long-term cognitive health and optimal function. These 4 insights work together to reveal how your body and mind are redesigning for longevity. Understanding these patterns helps you recognize that your body is not declining, but evolving into a more sophisticated system designed for the long haul. Your sleep becomes more efficient, your digestion more selective, your muscles more strategic, and your memory more refined. Each adaptation represents intelligent optimization for sustained health and independence. Recognize these changes in yourself as evidence that you're on track for a vibrant life well beyond 70. When you notice your body becoming more particular about sleep, food, movement, or memory, celebrate these developments as positive indicators rather than sources of concern. If you found these insights helpful, like this video and subscribe for more holistic longevity tips. Remember, these shifts are your body's way of saying it's preparing you for a long, vital life. Honor them by embracing sleep quality, mindful eating, balanced movement, and mental focus every day.